Nigeria and the state of Qatar have signed a bilateral air services agreement to pave way for direct flights between major cities of both countries. They also signed an agreement to avoid double taxation and tax evasion on the sidelines of President Muhammadu Buhari's state visit to Qatar. Both leaders are expected to operate on the principle of reciprocity by the designated airlines on behalf of the countries. Qatar believes the accord would promote trade, commerce, tourism, and travel between both countries. The aviation industry in Nigeria requires manpower as it seeks to expand. That's a major challenge which one of the universities in the country and some organizations are working to solve by providing a master's degree program in business administration with a focus on aviation studies. The MBA program in aviation studies will help provide the needed manpower. The graduates will be awarded IATA certificates for passenger and cargo handling. Kenyan airport authorities investigating a leaked memo warning of planned Al-Shabaab attacks. Aviation authorities in Kenya say the unconfirmed memo about attacks on the country's airports was released without verification. The internal memo, based on intelligence reports, was leaked to a local radio station and has been widely circulated on social media. Kenyan Airport Authority says it's narrowing down the search for the officer who breached protocol and leaked the memo and is not overlooking the current global terrorism situation. This comes at a time when the Inspector of Police in Kenya confirmed that Al-Shabaab, after releasing a related video, is keen on attacking security targets in northern Kenyan counties, coastal areas, and major cities. Four people have been reportedly killed in a small plane crash in Texas. A pilot landing at the airport spotted the crash site in the woods and called it in to authorities. The Grimes County Sheriff says the single-engine Cirrus SR-20 crashed just a mile outside of Navasota Airport. The four victims, 2 adults and 2 children, were not immediately identified as the Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board are conducting the investigation.
Nigeria remains Africa's biggest aviation market, with a population of about 160 million people, and the Murtala Mohammed International Airport is its #1 gateway. In 2012, when a national airport remodeling exercise began, the Murtala Mohammed International Terminal was expanded on the D and E wings and extended a few meters forward. The expansion of the footprint of the terminal building created additional capacity and circulation space. Also, the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, located in Abuja, is the main airport serving the Nigerian capital city. It consists of an international and a domestic terminal, both sharing the same runway. The planning of the airport is developed in phases without serious interruptions to operations. At present, Phase 1 and the presidential wing of the airport have been developed, while Phase 2 is under construction. Phase 1 consists of the cargo terminal, which is being used as the domestic terminal, the runway, the control tower, and the air traffic control. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria says these two airports will be the only ones involved in the ICAo audit.
Initially, they were supposed to be the 4 international airports, that is Abuja, Port Harcourt, Lagos, and Kano. But we have limited it down now to 2 for now, Lagos and Abuja. We cannot meet the requirements for all of them, but most of them are, there's construction going on in most of the airports, you know that. The terminals, the airside, we have some little issues which we are putting through. But above all, we don't think we can meet all of them right now because of funds, lack of funds. But we have chosen the 2, Abuja and Lagos, believing strongly that we can make it if we channel our energies towards those 2 airports.
Ensuring the safety and security of its passengers is the priority of FAN, and having everything in place like the runway light, instrumental landing system, and air marshalers, they say, will attract investors and other airlines into Nigeria.
When you certify your airport, you can beat your chest and tell the world, I'm ready. And that's what Nigeria is trying to do. You're ready security-wise. You count my airports. I've met all the required, standards in terms of security. You count my airport on the air side, my runway lights, my instrument landing system, everything, the apron, the environment, wildlife, all that you are ready to go. And when people see it, you publish it in your manual. They see it, they have a chart they look at. You can see facility chart at a glance, which is on the wall. Anybody, you send it out, people see it before they come. And that is like a checklist. They're fully aware of what you have. You let the world know what you have. And then new airlines that want to come in will have the confidence that when they come here, they will meet the same standard anywhere in the world.
With all of these measures in place, the status of the nation's airports will have moved higher in the rankings.
This is our final destination. Please feel free to reach us on our feedback platform. I am BC Adebayo. See you next time.